Thanks for meeting with me. I wanted to discuss the possibility of upgrading my website.
Great. We originally built your website 6 years ago, so I believe it is time for a change. Since we developed your site, we started to focus on integrating social media to improve your brand, your users' experience, and to help drive more traffic to your site. Tell me a little bit about how you would like to update your site.
Sure. Our current website is great, except for it hasn't ever quite worked the way we wanted it to.
Well, your website is 6 years old and was developed as a way for your users to learn more about your company. How is it not working? From the analytics, your traffic has steadily increased over the years, and your head of sales told me that you received more referrals from the website in the last year than you've ever obtained through other avenues.
Sure, all of that is fine, but, well, it doesn't ever show up high on the Google when I search. I've never been able to Facebook it, and the Twitter tweets I keep tweeting don't work right and never show up on our website.
Well shit, call the fire department.
Wait, what?
Oh, nothing. Okay, you know that most of what you listed doesn't have anything to do with your website
And a blog. I want a blog.
a blog? Why do you want a blog?
And a wiki. We need a wiki, so we can wiki our blogs.
Really? Can you tell me a little bit about what you want to accomplish with a blog and a wiki?
Well, basically, I want my tweets to be blogged and wikied. And I want people to be able to Facebook them and also MySpace them.
MySpace? You want MySpace? Wait a second. What year is this?
2010. Why?
Really? Where is Doc Brown in his time-traveling DeLorean?
What? I don't understand.
Well, I figure, if you want a MySpace page for your company, you must be here from 2006.
No, I'm from now. My niece MySpaces all the time, and she Facebooks and wikis. I figure if my niece does it, we should do it on our website. Oh. And I want an avatar that talks to you and tells you about the website and how to Facebook it. Maybe set up some sort of a Second Life type of guy too. I hear you can own islands there.
Jesus Christ. Are you fucking serious? You fucking seriously want an avatar on your website, a website that has nothing to do with Facebook, that tells you how to Facebook your website from some island that you create in Second Life?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Have you ever even used the internet?
I just want my website to be good like other websites are.
Okay, I think we've gotten off in the wrong direction. Let's think big picture. How about we make your website a dynamic and interactive website that interests your users?
Okay, sounds good. This is what I've been trying to describe.
Since you really seem to want one, we can create a blog for you on your website so that you can post new blog topics on your own. We can set this up to automatically post links to your Facebook page and your Twitter account. We will also put social bookmarking links on your blog so that others can read your blog entries and can post them to their own page, email it to their friends, or retweet them on their Twitter page. Does that sound like what you want?
Sort of. Well, I'm not totally sure I understand. But I will know exactly what I want when I see what it is that I am looking for.
Okay. So me and my team will put in several hundred, if not thousands of hours, to create a website based on almost no requirements. No requirements and the promise that you, in all of your knowledge of the internet, will know exactly what you want when you see it.
Yes, exactly.
Comforting. I really don't see how this can fail.
Great.
Shit. I was being sarcastic. Did you not pick that up? I'm sorry to be unclear. Anyhow, how about the design? What do you want your website to look like?
I think I want it to be flashy, but not too loud. You know, vibrant, but not too overwhelming. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You know, like something new and cutting edge, but a little bit retro too. I want my website to effect a paradigm shift and bring synergy to my brand, but I don't want to detract from my overall message or throw away any of our past efforts.
Really, you've totally lost me.
It really isn't that difficult. We just want something that is great. You act like it is so hard to do this, but I know kids in 4th grade who are making websites. I mean, I'm no designer, but I'm guessing I could throw something together that looks pretty good. But I'm not paying you, so that I can do all of your work for you.
This may be the most frustrating conversation I've ever had with a person. I think I hate you. And I would probably hate you even more if it weren't for the fact that almost every other person hiring a full-service web development team has roughly the same approach to a project. Now I remember why we haven't worked with you in about 6 years. Okay, so you want a website that is nice looking, maybe something with shiny buttons and rounded corners, nice bold colors, and some sort of clean design. Does that sound about right?
Not really, I don't think that sounds right at all. Don't worry, just go ahead and design something. I'm not 100% sure what I want it to look like, but when I see it, I'll know it. It's just your job to get it to the point where I know it.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Oh, and don't forget the Google search improvements, and also the Facebooking and tweeting of my tweets for the blog and the MySpaces too. And I would really like if we can put the whole thing in the cloud, so that it will be cheaper when we start to get millions of hits.
The cloud. What do you know about the cloud?
A lot really. I heard them talking about it the other day on NPR. It is where all of the data will live, and it will be free and reliable and nobody will ever have any problems with it. All of the big companies are moving to the cloud. Honestly, it worries me a little that I am the one telling you about the cloud. Let me know if you need any other info on it. I retweeted the article just the other day.
Honestly, do you have any real idea what the cloud will actually cost? How storage, bandwidth, CPU, and memory are calculated? Have you performed any cost comparisons on how much a move to the cloud might cost you or save you?
Look, I know the cloud is where the future is, and I want my website to be where the future is. Is that so hard to understand?
So, you want your website to be better, but you're not sure how. You don't know what you want it to look like, but think you will know it when you see it, so I should just go ahead and build it and hope it is right. You want to make sure we incorporate the Googles, the Facebooks, the Twitters, Wiki, MySpaces, and any other crap that your niece has ever used on the internet. And you want to make sure that it is good like other websites. And you want it to be in the cloud.
Exactly.
Against all better judgment, I'm somehow drawn to your project. I think I'm going to treat it as an obstacle course made up of pure stupidity. Really, because of the fact that I feel superior to you in almost every way, I'm going to take on this project to fulfill my masochistic need to beat my head against the desk whenever I receive an email from you. Then I can read your emails aloud to my other nerd friends while we are watching the director's cut marathon of Lord of the Rings, or perhaps when we are out in an open field LARPing with each other, where we can all laugh and laugh about how little you really know about the internet. All the while, I will actually be the one that is being taken advantage of, constantly trying in vain to prove to you how awesome I really am at web development, but the only thing you will ever really care about are the misspellings, why the logo isn't flashing or on fire, and why when you search for something that has nothing to do with your company in Google, your company isn't the first damn thing that comes up on the list.
Look, I'm not sure what your problem is. I'm just looking for a good web developer who can do the basic things I am looking for within the time frame I need it done in, and at a good price.
Actually, that brings me to my next question, one that I'm sadly almost afraid to ask. Can you give me some idea of the budget you have for this project, and also when you need it to be completed by?
Absolutely, and I think you may be happy with me on this topic. I feel both budget and timeline are very generous for the project. I mean, we understand how important a good website is to the overall success of our project.
Great. A good budget and realistic timeline will give even the most difficult or unclear of projects the chance to succeed. Please, fill me in.
The main reason I am interested in this project is to coincide with the launch of our next product. So we won't need the website to launch for at least another 3 weeks from today.
Are you serious?
Yes, so this should give you plenty of time to conduct focus groups and develop a site.
And you've yet to stab me through the heart with your response to my budget question, so please do.
We've set aside $2,000 to complete the work. But we would really like it if you can come in a little under that, so we have some money left over for cake and ice cream at the launch party in 3 weeks.
Seriously? Really? Fuck you. And I honestly mean that straight from my heart.